Welcome back, everyone. We're here again to really unpack some interesting finds and pull out those key bits of knowledge for you.
Trying to cut through the noise.
Exactly. And, we spend a fair bit of time exploring places like the AI agent store, looking for tools that actually make a difference.
Yeah, there's a lot out there now.
There really is. Today, we're looking at one called the LangChain social media agent. Its whole purpose is basically taking a website link and helping you craft social media content from it.
Ah, okay. And that's a really good one to discuss, actually, because it hits on a core challenge.
Yeah,
How much do you automate versus how much human control do you keep,
right.
especially with content?
Right. That balance.
Yeah,
So let's dig into it. What is this agent really? I mean, for anyone who's tried to boil down a whole article into a decent tweet, it's tough.
it is.
So this is an open source AI agent. It's built on something called LangGraph.
Yes, LangGraph. Think of it as a framework that lets these agents perform more complex, multi-step tasks with a kind of reasoning.
Okay. And its job is to take a URL you give it, draft posts for platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn,
Sure.
and it even includes a review step.
Exactly. And that review step is crucial. That's the human in the loop part, the HITL.
Okay, HITL. I saw its autonomy level mentioned as, what, 43%? Which sounds kind of low.
Well, you might think so initially, but it's actually very deliberate. It's not a bug, it's a feature, you could say.
How so?
Because full automation in content can be risky. You get generic stuff, off-brand messages, maybe even AI hallucinations that don't make sense.
Oh, okay.
So that 43% means the AI does the heavy lifting, reading the article, drafting initial posts, maybe suggesting hashtags or times. But the other 57%, the critical part, the final wording, the tone, ensuring it sounds like you or your brand that stays with the human.
I see. So it's not replacing the creator, it's speeding up the process, augmenting them.
Precisely. It handles the grunt work, freeing you up for the strategy and polish.
That makes sense. So who's this really built for? Content creators, obviously. Marketing teams?
Definitely. Marketing teams, social media managers, even automation engineers who might want to integrate it into bigger workflows.
What kind of workflows? Like, how would they use it day to day?
Well, the obvious one is just feeding it article URLs to get draft posts quickly. Beats the blank page.
Yeah.
Then there's the curation aspect. You can use it to process a bunch of links, review the drafts it generates, and schedule them out, all within a structured process.
And you mentioned automation engineers. Can it be automated further?
It can. You could set it up to, say, pull links automatically from a Slack channel. That's the Slack ingestion bit.
Okay.
Or use Archron jobs, basically scheduled tasks, to have it maybe check a specific news feed every morning, grab new articles, and prepare draft posts for you automatically.
Right. So you wake up and have drafts waiting for review.
Exactly. It's about consistency and volume, which are so important in social media, but without sacrificing that essential human quality control.
And it's open source, you said. And free.
Yep. Free, open source. It's got a decent popularity score, too, around 66%, which shows it's gaining traction. Really useful for anyone in marketing, social media, or content automation.
So the key features really are that URL parsing, understanding the content, not just grabbing text.
Right, getting the core message.
The human in the loop for review, the direct posting to Twitter and LinkedIn, and that cron automation potential.
Those are the highlights, yeah. It's a well-thought-out package.
So summing it up, what's the big takeaway here? The LangChain social media agent seems like a really smart way to manage social media efficiently.
It is. It blends that speed of AI automation with the necessary human judgment. It changes the workflow from constant manual creation to more strategic oversight.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's less about replacing people, more about equipping them.
Exactly. And maybe a final thought to leave people with. Think about how tools like this let us scale content efforts significantly. You can produce more, stay consistent, but without losing that unique human voice or critical perspective that actually connects with an audience.
That's a really powerful point. It fundamentally shifts how we might approach content creation in the future.
It really does. It moves us away from just the grind towards more value-added work.
Fascinating stuff. We definitely encourage you to explore AI agents like this and see how they might fit into your own work.
You can find more details and explore other agents over at aiagentstore.ai.
That's aiagentstore.ai. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and especially for rating the show. It really helps others find us.